Salutations to all my utopians global here. Hope all is well. What I'm currently wearing is my latest edition t-shirt that I have called Current, Current. You can find this on globalutopia.org. We have a sweater version of this, we have a t-shirt version of this, and a sleeveless version for those who want to go work out or just wear tank tops. With that being said, the artwork is inspired by, as you see, a woman walking on shore, and then some type of ancestral figure, whether it be mom, grandma, or someone even further back in the lineage, walking with them. And as you see, the portal to the yin and the yang, protecting them from what could be deemed as good or bad, all being necessary in terms of our growth and journey, and walking with this individual here as she's on land. The significance of that, right? The inspiration behind that was the concept, as we are now a couple of days removed from Father's Day. It really forces me to reflect, because an interesting dynamic in parenthood that I see a lot that we don't realize is as adults, parents, as a child to adult dynamic, so to speak. What a lot of adults don't realize is when you criticize your child, they don't stop loving you. They stop loving themselves. They inch further and further away from themselves. And what's been going on a lot in the psychology of a lot of young adults is absent parents having the children believing that they're not good enough and growing up feeling like it was something personal. And the irony about relationships, two facts. One is why someone loves you and why someone hates you rarely has anything to do with you. And the person who cares the most in relationships has the least amount of power. And those are two facts. One of them is relevant to today's point, which is the initial one that I made. Why someone loves you and why someone hates you has very little to do with you. A lot of you started off under that mindset and belief system for those who had absentee parents or parents who were not necessarily in their right state of mind. And so what it forced you to become is someone who's very who grew up insecure, thinking that it's because they didn't like me. Some of you had parents who were knee deep in the streets. Some of them were battling, and it was just best to stay away so they're not seen with their family for your own survival. Some have stayed away because of drug problems. There's many different reasons, and very little had to do with you, because who knows what you could develop into. Everyone has that limitless possibility. And so in your adult years, you don't quite realize the correlation and how it trickles into your everyday existence and everything you do. Some of you are delaying, have tremendous gifts and are delaying your blessings, because on the other side of that, there's so many blessings waiting for you if you take that first leap of faith. That move that you're afraid to make could be the very move that's going to set everything on fire. But a lot of people are living in subconscious insecurities due to the upbringing or feelings of inadequacy that really had nothing to do with you. That's why sometimes you walk into a room and you're like, I don't get it. I meant nothing but well for this person, and yet for some reason your light dims it brings out their inner darkness, their inner demons. Excuse me, I don't like using those connotations. But your inner enthusiasm, your high spirit, high vibration can bring out people's low vibration because of what exactly it implies to them. Sometimes that's why you see you're being successful. You're like, I don't get it. They seen I was struggling. Why they're not happy for me? Because really, truth be told, you're the mirror. You're the magnifying glass that makes people feel like, what about me? What have I been doing with my life? When it shouldn't be that way at all. It should be an inspiration. Like, I'm not too far away. But one of the greatest pieces of advice I heard one time from Dame Dash, she said, if you see everything in a low vibration, if you see everything in a negative light, you're operating on a low vibration. You see everything in a high positive vibration, you're going to see heaven in everything. You're going to see joy in everything. You're going to see bliss in everything. It's a mindset, it's a mentality. Hence the term global utopia goes back to what I was saying about, I'm not here telling you that the whole world is going to be peaches and cream. No, I'm here to let you know how to be able to, no matter what the circumstances, be relentless and never be phased. And the irony is, the more better you get at seeing the opportunity in all the destruction, which is one of the rules in the art of war, where it says, alpha in the Chinese alphabet, destruction and opportunity are spelled with the same letters, that all of a sudden you find yourself facing less and less tribulations and more opportunities. So everything is meant to mold you. It's not meant to break you. It's meant to mold you. And sometimes you think you're being broke, but like I said, it's the ego death, and it's to strip you down to your purest core. So you have that I have nothing to lose mentality, and you can go out for war knowing that you have a divine protection over you. Okay? So I'm going to keep it short and brief. You know, the past is the lesson, the future is not here, and the present is your habit. Sending love and light. Global out.